Hello everyone, I am Madhvi and I'm going to walk you through one of the best online project management tools that I've come across, that is LiquidPlanner. LiquidPlanner is an online project management system that allows users to express uncertainty in project schedules. All of us would agree that uncertainty is inevitable in project management, and LiquidPlanner comes to our rescue. It is built using Ruby on Rails, and the Liquid Planner's API application programming interface enables project managers to interact with their Liquid Planner's workspace. Project Manager creates workspace and invites users to participate in it. You can create a task, then post comments, track time against it, and mark the task done when completed. Now let's see some of the main features of Liquid Planner. Project management. Liquid Planner's workspace provides a flexible structure for project grouping, customizing project and task fields, handling multiple clients and projects at the same time. Scheduling. Project Manager prioritizes the task and the Liquid Planner generates schedules automatically based on resource assignment task owners. Collaboration. Collaboration plays a very important role in project management. Here, project teams can collaborate using comment streams, email notifications, and document upload. Some of the other features include integrated time tracking. With Liquid Planner, we can track the projects and tasks by having task timers, activity codes, etc. Liquid Planner helps project managers to build reports for clients, teams to always be updated. So why would we choose Liquid Planner over other project management tools? Because it is simple, it's unique, priority-based scheduling engine saves the organization hours of work, it provides more accurate results, and we can drag and drop projects into a priority order. Flexibility, providing simple building blocks, Liquid Planner helps to set up a workspace that impersonates the organization's style of working. It is easy to expand the workflow as the team grows. And most importantly, clarity, because it is about bringing the conversation, the goal, and the team together. These would be some of the references. Now let's start exploring the tool itself. This is how a Liquid Planner's workspace would look like. We will first start by adding a project. It's very user-friendly. Just go to the Add Items button and select Projects. For suppose we take the project name as Design Catalog and then click on Add. We can see that the project Design Catalog has been added. On the left hand side of the window, we can see the Edit panel for the project Design Catalog. It's always a good practice to associate a project to a client. So just click on the client option and then select one of the clients and then click on Add. We can see that now the project Design Catalog is assigned to the client ABC Inc. And then just click on the Schedule Ready. This will ensure that the updated changes have been made to the Liquid Planners workspace. Now it's time to get some tasks in. It's very it's very easy to add a task under a project. Just click on the select the project and click on the add items and select the task called spec catalog and click on add. Every time we make a change in a project or in the workspace, we have to update it. Click on schedule ready and you can see that spec catalog has been added under the project design catalog. Planner also gives us an opportunity to add multiple tasks in the same way. Once you included a task, we have to specify the estimate now. It's very simple. Go to the edit panel of the task. In the edit panel, click on the unestimated bar, and then here we can enter the number of hours that is required for this task to be. It is important to realize that we are estimating the effort and not the calendar duration. For example, the spec catalog task would take me about 8 to 12 hours of effort. Click on save, and we can see that the number of hours for this task to be done is added in the. Once we have told the Liquid Planner how much of effort it would take to finish a task, as soon as you click on the refresh, that is schedule ready button, we can see that the Liquid Planner has estimated a start and a finish date for the task. We can add multiple tasks at the same time. Just select the project, design catalog, click on the add items, and then click on task. I'm entering some task here. And then I'm clicking on add. Now we can see this both the tasks have been added under the project design catalog. In Liquid Planner, we can also create a checklist for a task. A checklist is nothing breaking down the task into individual steps to complete it. Once you select the task, suppose I select the design catalog task, the edit panel opens up. Just scroll down and then you can find the checklist here. I'm adding a checklist like meeting, you can add multiple checklist items at the same time, and as of now, by default, the task by default, the items will be assigned to the task owner, but it can be changed too. It is always a good practice to place tasks under different phases in the development of the project. So let's see how to add subfolders to our project. Select the project, in this case, Design Catalog. Click on the Add Items button, and here we can find the project subfolders option. I would name the folders as Analysis, and Implementation, and then click on Add. We can find that Analysis and Implementation subfolders have been added here. Now let's distribute our tasks to our appropriate phase folders. There are two ways in which this can be done. Just select the task, drag and drop them in the folder that you want it to be placed in. Now here, when we click on the analysis, we can find that the spec catalog task has been added under the folder. The other way in which this can be done is just select the task in the edit panel, click on the project folder, and select the subfolder that you want the task to be placed in, and then click on OK. Now, once you refresh, you can see that the task temp review has been added under the subfolder implementation. Liquid Planner helps us in getting the most accurate project plan by enabling priority-based scheduling. Let's see how it actually works. We have the project here and some tasks also placed under them. We can observe that all of the tasks have been owned by me. One thing we need to remember is when we are going to estimate the task, we are going to enter the ranged effort estimates. We use the ranged effort estimates because it helps us to capture the uncertainty. We need to see the uncertainty so that we manage the effect it has on our plan. For example, if a task like this, the final review, if it has an estimate that is 15 hours to 20 hours remaining effort, then we wouldn't schedule the task with a start and a finish date. Rather, we would place all the tasks in a priority order from top to bottom. Then Liquid Planner would automatically calculate the start and the end dates for all of the tasks. So you set up the priority order of the work and the Liquid Planner would schedule the dates for you. Now let's see what happens when I try to reprioritize my task. Just select the task you want to reprioritize, select the task and scroll upwards. When I click on the schedule ready refresh button, I can see that the start and end dates have been modified. So the task temp review would be starting first and then the final review task. The Liquid Planner recalculates the start and the finish dates for all the tasks. It saves us a lot of manual plan adjustment. Now let's see some other scheduling options that are available in Liquid Planner. Liquid Planner offers features like dependencies, delay until date events, and deadlines. Setting up dependencies is always important in task scheduling. Let's see how the dependencies work. By applying dependency, we can be sure that a given task will not start until a preceding task has been completed. So here, I can see that the task final review owned by me would start even before the temp review owned by Jenny completes. So I want to set up a dependency of final review on the temporary review. Setting up a dependency is very easy. Just select the task and the edit panel opens up. Scroll down and you can find the dependencies option. Click on edit and select the task that you want this particular task to be dependent on. So I would select temp review. So it has been added here. Click on the schedule ready. Now you can clearly see that the final review task wouldn't start until and unless the temp review starts. So the final review task is dependent on the temp review task. You can find these empty boxes, the blue color ones that indicate that this task is dependent on this task. In Liquid Planner, we can also set up events. Remember that Liquid Planner is calculating your project schedule in the future. And to make sure that the schedule is accurate, Liquid Planner needs to know when you're not available. So now I'm going to create a vacation in the events package. Go to add items and select a full day event. I would name it as vacation. Click on add. You can see that the event has been added, and I would input the dates of my unavailability and click on the schedule refresh. This bar indicates that I wouldn't be available. Setting up a deadline for a project is very crucial. In Liquid Planner, we can set up deadlines for project. Just select the project and in the edit panel, click on the deadline and select a deadline date and just refresh. These red bars indicate that that is our deadline and all the tasks should be completed by the deadline. Practically, in an organization, we handle multiple projects concurrently. So we need to use packages in LiquidPlanner to establish the order we intend to work on these tasks from across multiple projects. So now we can see that the sample project and the design catalog have some tasks under it. It may so happen that I want to work on the task 1 of the sample project and the temporary review of design catalog one after the other. So now I would place them in the ASAP package. The ASAP package has the tasks that have to be completed first in an order. So I would simply select the task, press on Control button, select the task, and then drag and drop them in the ASAP package. We can see that the task 1 and temp review 1 have been added under the ASAP package. And we can see that the task 1 and the temp review 1 have besides them written as in ASAP package. This lets the task be associated with their individual projects and at the same time give us information that they are placed in the ASAP package. One thing we need to pay attention here is that my priority based scheduling still applies to all my tasks. There are many more features of Liquid Planner that would help an organization to efficiently handle their projects. To know more about this tool, you can visit www.liquidplanner.com. Thank you for watching this video.